So, good morning. We're talking to Justin Polson with Crowned Aquatics. My name is Greg Thompson with Accelerate ActionCOACH Business Coaching. Justin, how are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for giving us a few minutes to tell us about your business. So, let's go ahead and get started. Tell us about your business.
My business is Crowned Aquatics Pet Supply. I actually bought Adams Aquatics, was the original name, 2 years ago. We took over in June of 2019, and since then we have moved to a new location in Johnston and changed the name to Crowned Aquatics Pet Supply. So it's starting to feel a little bit like my own. So we're a pet store. We sell anything fish, reptiles, dog and cat supply, a lot of amphibians, saltwater and freshwater fish and coral, and then supplies for all of them too.
Okay. So you bought out in 2019, and what were you doing? How long before that were you up and going? I missed that.
I actually was working kind of any job I could do to save up money to start my own pet store at the time, and my stepdad was the broker that was selling at Adams, so he told me it was for sale, and I figured that was probably a little bit less stressful than starting from the ground up. So I figured I could just kind of turn it into my own thing and go from there.
Oh, very good. So I usually talk to business owners about their ideal client. I don't know anybody that doesn't need a pet, but tell me some more about who your customers are and what they're looking for when they come to see you.
Yeah, so I would say the majority of our customers are people in the areas. We have a lot of customers, obviously, from the Des Moines area. We're starting to see a lot coming in locally from Johnston too that we hadn't seen before at our old location. But we have people come from Nebraska, from Missouri, Minnesota, kind of anywhere the surrounding states that are within a 2 or 3 hour drive to get here. But anyone that, we got a great variety of freshwater, saltwater fish, and so anyone that's got a pet would be a great spot.
Okay, very good. So how about your team? Who all do you have helping you?
I've got my wife on full time helping my maintenance team. Her name's Ashley Elliott. Got my sister-in-law, Katie Cloyd. She's helping me in the shop full time. I have another full-time guy. His name's Brandon Donovan. He is helping with our maintenance and stuff too. We go around the state, clean aquariums for businesses and residentials for people so that they don't have to do it themselves. And then I have one girl that works on the weekends that helps out on the weekends, Ashley Jones.
Oh, very cool.
About 5 of us total.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So I just want to talk a little bit about 2020. I don't want to go in a lot of details, but 21 versus 20. Tell a little bit about how coming out of the COVID pandemic situation, how it's going and what you're looking for here in 21.
Honestly, 2020, obviously we had to pay a lot of attention to the guidelines and everything from the CDC and the government. But we just kind of followed the rules. We stayed open the whole time. They considered pet stores essentials. So we actually got really busy because nobody could do anything. So a lot of people were looking into getting fish tanks and new pets to have at home to keep themselves entertained. Going into 21, it's been a little bit weird this year just because we moved the shop. We started moving some stuff in the beginning of May, early May, and everything got moved over to the new shop by about June 10th. We closed for about 3 weeks to a month to get everything set up, and we're still getting set up. So we still got a little work to do. We've been open since June 21st. But yeah, it's been a lot of work. It's been way more than I had ever even anticipated, like it always is. But it's been a good learning process. I know my systems a lot better than I did before I moved the shop, and I kind of know the place from top to bottom. So, but I think kind of getting out of COVID, people are still, it seems pretty normal. Not a whole lot has changed through COVID for, I think, this industry in general. Just I think getting product is probably the hardest part from manufacturing shortages and stuff.
Okay. So there's a saying out there that smart people learn from their mistakes, wise people learn from other people's mistakes. Are
Yep.
there any tips out there or words of wisdom, ideas that you could share with us of maybe things that you have learned the hard way that you could pass along so other people wouldn't have to go through that pain?
Yeah, actually moving was a huge learning experience. If you are looking to move a business or open a business, I would highly recommend budgeting for 3 times, probably 2 to 3 times what you actually want to spend. Because it's always more expensive. It's always going to take more time, and give yourself time. Moving a business is hard, especially we did it all ourselves. We didn't have anybody help, just the employees, and some family helped a little bit. But especially when you don't have a huge staff to help move, just give yourself plenty of time to do anything like that and plan it out as much as you can before you get started. I would say, let me see. I know during COVID, big thing in any industry, keep an eye on, I guess, your competition. I don't really consider anybody competition because we're all local pet stores, so we can all help each other out. But any business, keep an eye on what everybody else is doing. If you can see other people are doing things that are working, adapt to it. Change your business a little bit and your strategy a little bit to do that. And then if you see something, I guess it goes the opposite too. If you see something that they're doing that you don't think they're doing right, go with your gut. Make sure you're doing what you feel is the correct way to do it, because it's going to pay off in the end.
Words of wisdom. Very well done. Excellent. So if people want to find you guys and aren't sure about what they want to get a pet of some kind, how do they find you? How do they reach out? Where are you located? Give us all those details, please.
We are on Facebook. It's just Crown Aquatics Pet Supply on Facebook and Instagram as well. We do have a TikTok that my wife and sister-in-law Katie just started doing probably 2 or 3 months ago, which has been kind of fun. It's all of the social media is just Crown Aquatics Pet Supply. Google, obviously, you can find us there, but we're on Merle Hay, just north of the interstate in Johnston, in the same strip mall as Enterprise and Kleist Dog Groomer.
Okay, very good. So is there anything else about your business that you would like to share with the people? Any other ideas? Why do people like your pet store versus other pet stores? Anything else you'd like to let everybody know about?
Yeah, I would say big thing is I like to think we do a really, really good job of keeping all of our pets very healthy. And I've noticed that that's a big complaint about a lot of other pet stores in the area, that they don't seem to have very healthy animals, but we try to take the best care of everything that we possibly can. And we're extremely flexible. If anybody needs anything they're looking for, can't find it anywhere, let us know. We'll do our best to hunt it down and find it for you.
Okay, very good. So talking with Justin Paulson from Crown Aquatics. Justin, thank you very much for your time. Hope you
Absolutely,
have a
I
great
appreciate
year.
it. Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.